Moments ago, we got another first look at Transport Fever 3, this time at Industries and Cargo. In their first look series, this being episode 2, the video goes into the cargo system and industries of the game, covering some of the new production chains and industries. The video is roughly 5 minutes long and I recommend you watch it. But essentially, as mentioned, this showcase dives into industries, cargo, and the overall economic systems of the game. The developer highlights that their biggest focus this time is on the tycoon aspect, making the economy more dynamic and challenging. In the early stages, small settlements will only need a couple of basic goods to grow, but as those populations expand, the demand ramps up both in scale and complexity, eventually requiring multi-stage production chains. The example given is books, which needs several layers of industry to come together. Unlike before, the industries now react directly to demand. If a town requires certain products, new facilities will appear to fill that gap. While existing raw material sites can expand the more you use them, this means players have to think carefully about leaving space for industries to grow, otherwise they risk blocking future expansion. To keep things fresh, the game now has over 30 industries in total, with individual towns capable of demanding up to 12 different products at once. The industries available also change depending on the environment you're playing in, so building a farming economy in the tropics feels very different from a mining heavy operations in the desert. One of the biggest additions is offshore industry. For the first time, oil rigs, sand, excavators, and fishing farms come into play, forcing players to build proper shipping routes and consider how to move both goods and workers out to sea. The developers even joke about using helicopters for these transfers. To show the system in action, the video walks through a practical example. A town needs beverages from a nearby brewery, but producing them isn't straightforward. The brewery requires both grain and glass, meaning the player must first build a farm connection and then secure sand for the glass factory. Even here, terrain matters. Altering too much farmland while building roads can lower productivity later. To streamline this chain, trucks can now drive directly into industries to load and unload cargo. However, while that's quick to set up, it's slower in practice. So the video shows the introduction of warehouses. These new facilities act as logistics hubs, able to specialize in different types of goods, such as liquids, bulk materials, end products, or components, and improve efficiency across supply chain. Further optimizations include adding station modules that speed up loading times, or assigning dedicated bulk material trucks to specific routes. Eventually though, even efficient supply lines will struggle to keep up with demand. At that point, industries can be boosted by providing them with extra workers or specialists, products such as machine parts to increase production beyond their normal limits. The showcase closes with the brewery chain running smoothly, delivering drinks to the town, but not without one final wrinkle: subsidiary contracts. Completing them gives you bonuses, but failing them turns the reward into a penalty. The developers call this a classic case of risk versus reward. The overall message of this video is clear. Transport Fever 3 is making its economy deeper and more reactive. Efficiency and timing matter just as much as building pretty routes, and settlements will thrive or stagnate depending on how well players handle the flow of goods. Now, as I mentioned, there is a lot shown in the video itself, a lot of new things that we see, and I recommend you watch it. It is only 5 minutes long, as I said, and I do like these first looks at Transport Fever 3, but what I would like to know from you is, what would you like to see in the next episode? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and for more gaming content, have a look at the rest of the channel. If you liked the video, then give me a thumbs up. If you dislike it, give me a thumbs down, but please tell me why so I improve my videos. Until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.